We got ourselves team 1 together with G-Funk. Looking good in that purple, my man. We got ourselves Jewel Bruce. We got ourselves Kajix with Revo. We also got ourselves Tagsy going up immediately versus Big Fry. And looks like it's gonna be a Big Old Fry. I mean, am I calling him Big Fry? It's okay if I call him Big Fry, right? Big Old Fry? Big Old Fry? I guess his name Big Old Fry up. I should call him by his name. You know, not make up names. Wait, wait, hold on. Did his covenant ability just miss? Wait, did Big Old Fry up's covenant ability just miss? Did I not even hit him? Wait, can that work? Big eruptions coming out for Big Old Fry. Gonna be wall available for Taxi. It looks like Taxi didn't even take his fear. No, it looks like one horror at the end. Big Old Fry had to kind of roam around him, just kind of scoot around him like a Roomba for a second. Big Damie. Gonna be Big Old Fry with that PI. Looking for Big Damie onto Taxi. Looking to get some damage set up. Not going for that big, what normally is PI as well as Vampiric Brace together. Big Fry taking lots of damage out of nowhere though. Did he take like a big Shadow Word Death in there or something? It looked like he took a big Shadow Word Death for a second. Looks like he got the splash back in himself. Gonna be Tagsy with some big drain lives coming now. Dots exchange for the both of them. And Big Old Fry taking a bit of damage. Great of Fade as he swings around. Tagsy is looking for that Void Eruption again. Needs to give himself a big setup with the Void Eruption. Has all these eruptions, but it's gonna hit the pet. Maybe that's what he's trying to do. Maybe he's trying to horror down the pet. So might be able to just go Big Damie. Does that miss? Wait, boys, does that Covenant ability miss? Can Shadow Priest, Necrolord ability miss their target of the move? Chat, I need to know. Yes or no? Can it miss? Big damage to the Big Fry. Flash Cutter's up, getting stunned. Looks like he doesn't play the Marrow Soulbind. Big drain by Tagsy. And looks like Big Old Fry up does go down. That's a rough matchup, dude. I guess an Affliction Warlock that just got so much dots on you early on. That is nuts. You can miss. You're telling me that ability can actually miss. I feel like Blizzard needs to do something about it not missing. Because I feel like that would be so bad. Because some people are actually trying out Necrolord Shadow Priest in PvP. And like, it's a cool idea. Because it's a really cool legendary with it too. It can miss, but the ad still spawns. Oh, really? Okay, so the like legendary will still spawn an ad. But that's just so weird. I don't like that. I don't like that. Gonna be a fear on to Wolf. Duster got out of it. Gonna be tags and trying to see if he can hippo out of there. The best soul shape form, dude. He got a hippo. Look at that little tail go. Look at that hippo. Oh, no wonder Wolf Quats is chasing after him. He's like a cat out in the open, out in the jungles, dude. He's like a wild cat, wild lion hunting after hippos. Although hippos are too big for lions, I would imagine. They can literally eat them in one bite. Wolf Quad's getting dotted up, playing out that Necrolord Feral. Gonna be a short charge on Taxi. Does still hold on to the shield. Shackles Malediction, trying to turn around on Taxi, trying to go for a bigger drain life. That's gonna be Maim. It looks like Wolf Quad just got himself the full setup. Revo Priest also playing that. Ooh, playing out that Necrolord. Silence on Wolf Quads. Is he gonna take him out right here? Oh, big damage for Revo. Panda Priest, also Necrolord, just charging out of there. Looks like maybe you gotta get a melee of those players to hit them with a Necrolord ability, right? Poet as a Necrolord, Demon Hunter also charged. Dude, so many Necrolords in here. Oh, Poet actually literally flying through the pillar. Void Eruption available. Wants to make sure he doesn't get caught. Horror Effect. Wait, does he get hit by another? Second Horror Effect. Does have a Demon to sacrifice in case he needs health. Has a Demon to sacrifice for extra damage and extra health if he needs it. He just didn't throw Glaive at it. And does throw the Glaive, get himself a big amount of health, recovers like 25% of his health per demon soul, and gets the demon soul, which makes him take 20% more damage. Silence of the Poet might have some of his abilities disrupted with a silence. Gonna be Sci-Fi, needs to take it out immediately. That thing actually has a bit of health. Looks like Sci-Fi does go down. Short interrupt onto Revo Priest is gonna get hit with an Eye Beam, as well as the big breath by the secondary demon that spawns in. Revo taking a bit of damage, trying not to get interrupted. Is gonna be Great of Fate, trying to go for heals. No interrupt available for Poet. Trying to get himself a VT onto Poet, is gonna be able to do it. And Revo Priest should be able to get himself a little bit of healing. He used his Covenant ability, so he actually gets a little bit of healing from it. Panda Rachel to follow. Does take off the dots, so it's going to be Revo catching up with the flash cut behind the pillar. Trying to see if he can maybe make it happen. Big old Eye Beam up again for Poet. Is going to have himself Demon Form, Fear to follow. I don't know if Poet has the trinket or not. Doesn't show up in the UI at all. And Revo is going to hit him with a stun. Revo needs himself a full eruption again whenever he can. Silence of the Poet. Blur is up for the Demon Hunter. And that's going to be Siphon looking to take it out. Does take it out with a couple globals. Going to be Mind Control trying to come out for Revo. Interrupted by Poet. Does he have a big stun for Revo? Looks like the Demon is joining the fight. Demon Hunter should be A-okay. Revo might have to disperse this at some point. Greater Fate is available as well if he needs to. Might just want to disperse. And there goes the disperse. And Poet does not need to sacrifice the demon just yet. He can use it for healing later. That demon is going to be on him for like 25 seconds. He does not leave. That's going to be interrupt onto Reva. Does he maybe purge the PI? Does not purge it. Big eruptions coming down. Does he hit him with eruptions? Missing the eruptions might actually one hit. That's going to be, I think, immediate chicken for Poet. Reva still has big PI. Big damage. Another demon joined the fight for the demon hunter. Mind control. And Reva is actually going to have the demon be friendly for a second. And that's going to be Poet just running out in the middle. Actually just dotted up. If he takes out the demon, he'll be in a great spot. He's going to eliminate it, doing some damage to Reva. Fear, Shadow Priest needs something. He needs a Fleshcraft or anything. He needs any kind of healing. Siphon slowing down Poet. Is going to trick it out of that stun. Trying to avoid the I-beam. Needs him some VP. Does have Empiric. Oh, in that gate, he does go down. And that's going to be Poet taking him out. Fleshcraft is up. Jewel does not go for the interrupt. Inzo wait, Jewel could go down himself. That's going to be in prison for a second. No trinket, I don't think, is available. And Poet is looking to get the hell out of dodge. Trying just to fly around Jewel. Big old I-beam. As the diffuse magic is up, big charge karma comes out. And Poet just used to live this. Jewel needs a heal right now. He's going to go behind the pillar to catch a heal. Poet trying to get super far away. He needs to be able to swoop in and interrupt as soon as he can. He's going to deal some damage to the images for a bit. Maybe see if he can get a proc on a demon hunter. He needs a proc on a demon. I-beam is up. Jewel could be in a decent spot. Hasn't played any damage. Gonna be a demon proc for Poet. It looks like Poet is gonna focus, kill the demon, take the pet. Oh, big chicken. I don't know what he triggered actually, but he does stay on Jewel. Fist of Fury is the only thing is between him and victory, and Poet does take him out. G-Funk is up next as we're hitting that 6-minute mark. 10% dampener, boys. And Poet is gonna be out there trying to get some big damage. Versus G-Funk stun available. That's going to be G-Funk looking to... I think it's just going to be dead to Poet. That's going to be full shackles. Poet darkness comes down. I-beam is all he has. Is going to be able to give himself some leech. Metamorphosis to follow. Does get himself another I-beam. Trying to catch up as much health. Look at you turn around versus G-Funk. Does he get it? G-Funk big heal after that trinket. Poet needs another demon proc or just end the damage onto G-Funk somehow. Looks like G-Funk taking him out. The survival hunter does a lot of damage on for a demon hunter unless you have anything there at the end. Wait, I think he had blur coming up. I don't know if he had blur just as that was happening. Blur might have actually saved him there. That's dodge as well as a good DR. And dodge actually works properly. But it's going to be G-Funk sitting on that freezing trap waiting for Zava. Or whoever it is. He knows Ruthless or Zava. Both of them are actually in stealth, so it's hard to tell who's actually the one dueling them. And G-Funk is just trying to be precautious. I guess it doesn't really matter that Ruthless is not in stealth. Right? G-Funk picking up the eye. He sees Zava's out in the open. Kajix, I think, roaming or saying hello to somebody. I don't really know. G-Funk getting opened up on by Zava. Short stun is going to go for a buy pre-wall available for Zava. Tanking this up quite a bit. Is going to have himself Berserk available and everything. I think he's trying to see if he might be able to get a good opener onto G-Funk, then convoke him down later. That's going to be Steel Trap, Cat getting caught in it. Bear Form right after, needs to give him some maybe a bit of healing. Swiftman is up at 90% dampening. Another restun onto G-Funk. Convoke the Spirits coming out. It is going to be a quick feint death for G-Funk into a muzzle interrupt. Muzzles the cat. Big harpoon swap for G-Funk. Massive mobility for that man right now. Is looking to Dora Shadows next to Zava. Good harpoon. I think it was really chasing after Zava, not trying to swap away from him because he didn't really go to run. Gonna be Flare on one side, Traps on the other. G-Funk sitting right next to a freezing trap. Gonna be Zava walking into it. Unless Trickets that main one to G-Funk. Does not have the Convoke here. If you only had Convoke right then and there. Scare Beast by G-Funk. Zava swapping to Bear Form, but still is a beast. He is still a beast. As a Manic Bandage is up for G-Funk. Able to get some dots of the Zava harpoons after him with a nade. Is looking to get those kill shots in. Zava does go for the Ursals. G-Funk with that stun. Zava with no answer. That's gonna be done and done. Ruthless is the last one left. Sub Rogue with a big Shadow Blades ready to go. Wants to go for the big massive damage. Freeze the trap immediately. Going to trick it out of it as soon as you can. Blind on G-Funk is actually going to break that blind. Actually trick it out of G-Funk. It looks like Ruthless. Does he go for the stun? If only G-Funk did not trick it that blind. But I think he was expecting maybe a stun. Big DFA by Ruthless, but it doesn't really do that much damage. Mostly with CC. Maybe was expecting maybe a stun from G-Funk. Ruthless with that evasion now. Actually going to take all the damage in the world. Maybe an interrupt on a G-Funk. Does not get to. And Ruthless having to go for a vanish. Does he get flared out? Almost. Does he have any dots on him? Looks like he does. Looks like he does. No Cloak of Shadows or nothing. Ruthless got himself the big Kyrian Stun onto G-Funk. Tried to maybe capitalize off it. Cheap shot as G-Funk goes in for a disengage. Doesn't really go anywhere. Ruthless going in for the Kyrian go, but I think G-Funk got him. And that's going to be the big kill shot at the end. Damn, dude, that was a good duel. G-Funk coming in. That Demon Hunter, by the way, nutty burst, nutty damage, nutty survivability. He actually did so much damage that game. G-Funk, though, finishing it off right after. Well done, boys. Oh, he was Af? Who was? Amafi?